Welcome back everybody to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the OLED technology and LCD technology and why, when it comes to HDR, why I choose one over the other. So I'm quickly off the top of my head. Hopefully I don't leave nothing out. Try to make this quick video to give you guys my preference, and maybe that'll help you guys decipher and what TV display to buy in the future. And then I got a question for all the new TV owners out there. But before I do, let's talk about the LCD technology. So for your LCD technology, that's going to be all your QLEDs, your nanocell, your mini LEDs, your micro LEDs, anything that's LED, it's going to be a LCD technology. And then you get your OLEDs. So first of all, what is an LED? LED TVs are a type of LCD TV. They require many layers to create the picture you see. One of the most important is the backlight, which is made up of small, bright LEDs or light-emitting diodes. This LED backlight shines through a liquid crystal layer, and each liquid crystal pixel acts like a shutter, either blocking the light or allowing it to pass through. The type and sophistication of the backlight contributes to the overall picture quality, especially how well the TV can display dark areas of the picture. And a couple backlights. There's the direct lit backlight, edge lit, and your full array with local dimming. And quickly, what is an OLED? OLED stands for organic light emitting diode. Unlike the transmissive liquid crystal pixels in an LED TV, an OLED pixels are emissive. That means they don't need a separate light source like the backlight in an LED TV. It also means that when an OLED pixel is not activated, it emits no light at all. This is what gives 4K OLED TVs the incredible black levels they are known for. So, a quick rundown on OLED TV. Pretty much OLED TVs, as far as the viewing angle, they have a wide viewing angle, so you can pretty much be anywhere, sitting anywhere in the room, and you're not gonna have problems with the angle. Your picture quality, it's not gonna be degrading. But but the bad thing about an OLED TV is that it has a potential burn-in. Me personally, I don't have that problem, so I wouldn't worry about that. And on the LED TVs, they have higher nits, so it's a lot brighter than the OLEDs. So you have higher nits of brightness for the luminance for the LEDs. And as far as glare go, it's not gonna have as much glare. It will have glare, but it won't have as much glare as an OLED TV. So that's kind of the subtle difference between the two technology, from what I can see. And as far as HDR10 goes, HDR10 is beautiful on both technologies, your OLEDs and your LED TVs. As far as your coloration on the LED TVs is gonna be a lot more colorful, for the fact that it has higher nits over the OLED. But a lot of people prefer that natural looking color on the OLED. So that kind of depends on your preference. But what's the real difference, that what's all gonna come down to? It's really gonna come down to the HDR Dolby Vision. Now, if you don't care about Dolby Vision, it's not gonna affect your decision on which TV to buy. But as far as Dolby Vision content go, on a LED TV, you're gonna get blooming effects. There's no blooming effects on OLEDs. It's gonna be natural. On LED TVs, your LCD displays, they have blooming effects. So if you don't know what blooming effects are, if you have a dark scene in a movie and let's say a candle is lit, that light from the candle will bleed into the darkness of the scene, and it'll have a color decoloration, or it'll be red or orange. Whatever it is gonna glow. Is gonna bleed into the darkness. So that's your blooming effects. And you might not notice it before, but since now that I told you about it, when you watch any movie that has Dolby Visions, for instance, Aquaman, The Witcher, the Netflix series The Witcher, there's a lot of dark scenes. You're gonna see a lot of blooming effects when it comes to HDR Dolby Vision on the LED TVs, but it will be non-existent when it comes to OLEDs. So the question I have for all the new TV owners out there, the question is, does the new TVs, such as your mini LEDs and your nano cell, and micro LEDs will come out soon, but the question is, for those LED TVs, do you guys notice any blooming effects? And is it non-existent? So for all those mini LEDs and your nanocell technology, even the new QLEDs, I don't have the new QLEDs, I have the older QLEDs. If you guys don't see any blooming effects, or still see blooming effects on those TVs, please comment below, so then that way our community can know that Dolby Vision is no longer a problem. But as far as I know, in 2022, Dolby Vision for LED TVs is not optimized, or still has that blooming effect. But if that's not the case, please comment below. So yeah, for the simple fact that LEDs has blooming effects, I definitely would choose OLED over LED TVs or LCD technology any day, even though they're both good TVs. But if you can only choose one, I will always choose OLED. So that pretty much wraps it up. Thanks guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hooded Dragons up.